Today's hymn is one I discovered again in this old redemption hymnal, and it's by Frances Brooke, who experienced the cross herself in a very personal and poignant way by not being able to fulfill her wish to become a missionary like her two sisters because her health was too weak. This is one of the most important hymns in my own spiritual journey, and it expresses the heart of what the Adullam's Cave Music Project is all about. I just want to say one or two words about this before singing this wonderful hymn. First, Adullam's Cave Music is not about a performance, which will have been obvious by now. I don't have the skills or talent, and the presentation isn't intended to be polished. I'm writing some notes for each song in between work, and obviously reading from them, as you'll have noticed, without having crafted the words that well. And secondly, it's not about nostalgia. It's not about going back to the past for its own sake or some kind of emotional benefit. So what is it about? Well, amongst other things, and perhaps more than any other thing, it's about the pursuit of God. When I was a student, I came across a book that changed my life dramatically. It's actually this book by A.W. Tozer called The Pursuit of God. His theme in the book was based on David's longing for God in the Psalms. My soul, David says, follows hard after you, and your right hand upholds me. It was published in 1949, the year in which I was born. And like many prophets, Tozer had his share of weaknesses as a man, but his prophetic message to the church in the 1940s and 50s was profound and penetrating. This book opened my eyes to an awareness that God could be known in a personal and direct way, and that our lives could be marked by pursuing him and his presence. As Paul wrote in his letter to the Philippians, I press on to make him my own. By the grace of God, in the 1970s, when I was a student, I wasn't exposed to the false prophets of the last 30 years or so with their postmodern messages of progressive Christianity or open theology and so on. But by the grace of God, was exposed to a prophet like Tozer. And also by the grace of God, I came into fellowship with a few students at university who were inspired by the same possibility of this pursuit of God. And paradoxically, that pursuit of going forward and pressing on to know more about him took us back beyond Tozer to the hymns that I'm posting on Adullam's Cave Music, back to songs that captured in words truths about God that expressed a thirst to know him, and also hymns that fed that hunger for his presence, hymns like today's. So there's a direct line from this book and my student days through my own life journey to Adullam's Cave Music today. That's why one way I can explain this project is in terms of the phrase, the pursuit of God. And I'm confident anybody who shares this pursuit will find some value in at least some of the posts that I'm putting up each day. In this particular hymn in the fourth verse, there's one line that I love and find challenging and powerful and inspirational. Because in talking about this pursuit of God, he calls God, my glory here from day to day, and in the glory there my great reward. In other words, her experience of God was not just one that she was waiting for heaven to bring to pass, but she could say, my God, he is my glory here from day to day. My goal is God himself, not joy nor peace, nor even blessing, but himself, my God. 'Tis his to lead me there, not mine but his. So faith bounds forward to its goal in God, and love can trust her Lord to lead her there. Upheld by him, my soul is following hard, till God has fulfilled my deepest prayer, my deepest prayer. No matter if the way is sometimes dark, no matter though the cost is oft times great, he knows the best way I shall reach the mark, the way that leads to him must surely be straight, must surely be straight. One thing I know,